Don Granato on the Western Hotline. Don, I'm looking at that 96 roster you're talking about, and I was thinking about how the game has changed. There might be no better way to think about how the game has changed than to look at a defense core from 96 versus a defense core now and what they do now, right? Like this U.S. defense core is thought to be the strength of the team, and the reason that if they're going to win, it's going to be because their blue line is so good.
Yeah, and that is for sure. And I'm probably most proud of that because I've had lots of guys that are in that defensive group. And the game changed. If you think back of when obstruction, lockout of what was it, 2004, 2005, and the NHL came in with the rules of, obstruction. And we're going to call, and it was just penalty after penalty. And in that era before that, it was a defining moment in hockey. You could hold your stick parallel to the ice as a defenseman. So it would be, 2 feet to your left or right if you were lefty or righty, and put it right on a guy's hips or in his gut, really, and ride him out. So you could actually play a player one-on-one very easily as a defenseman. So when the rush was coming at you and a player with speed was coming at you, you just put your stick in his gut and you rode him into the glass. And you could control him the whole way. That became a penalty. So when that happened, defensemen had to learn to defend completely different. And that's where you saw the ability over time now. The NHL took a long time for them. I was an assistant coach the year that happened in St. Louis in the Blues. And I watched our defensemen struggle because we had an old defensive core. And I thought to myself, we've got to figure a way to get skating defensemen, size doesn't matter anymore, into the game, because you can't use your stick anymore. And that's changed, and you see Quinn Hughes and Zach Werenski, Noah Hannafin. These guys can skate, they're mobile, they're agile, and it's a different game. And it's taken that long since that was 20 years ago now for the NHL to actually change and realize that they need different players to play those positions, a more athletic player.